Oh, wait, no, stop stream. Wait. Hold on. I didn't mean to start streaming. Give your boy a second. Oh, I think it's up already. I probably shouldn't. Wait a second. Oh, why's this microphone? Pause. Pause. Give your boy a second. Hello? It's up already. I probably shouldn't. Wait a second. Oh, why's this microphone? Pause. Yo, is my microphone not working? Yo, pause. Ugh, I don't want to watch the live stream. I feel like my live stream is like lagging. The microphone is supposed to be connected to this thing right here. I think it should be working. Unless did I mess up the settings? Hello? Hello? The phone is supposed to be connected. I think it should be working. Did I mess up the settings? Hello? 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 This is Earth to desktop. Earth to desktop. You copy? You copy desktop. You copy? Dude, my mic, it was like good earlier. Maybe it's this time. What the heck? Yo. Yo, this microphone. Yo, I hear myself in the microphone. What the heck? Yo. That's crazy. Yo, I hear myself in the microphone. I hear myself in the microphone. That's so weird. How is it doing that? Yo, I haven't really checked it. Okay, so now I can't hear myself at all. So hold on. We're just kind of testing right now. What difference does this make? Hello? Hello? Let's try this again. So hold on. We're just kind of testing. Nobody's been watching yet, so I'm fine. Hello? Hello? I'm trying to, something's up with this microphone, I feel like. That's so creepy. That's so creepy. No, dude, what I'm saying, I hear, like, what the microphone, like a super amplified version of what the microphone hears, but in my headphones. So, like, look, it's like this little knob right here. If I turn this little knob, oh my gosh, it's like I hear myself. I hate that sound, dude. You can hear like the saliva in my mouth while I'm talking. That's why I don't like it. It sounds so strange. Is it? No, it must be going through. Hello? 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 Yeah, so, okay. It's so weird. can't do that. I can't do that. That's so weird. I don't think it really makes a difference on the live stream, but oh my god, that's so crazy. It's like I hear myself. I'm like hearing myself. Hard key. Like I hear the air. Like I go full volume. It's like stacks. Like I'm not even saying the word. You still hear me say the word. Or I still hear myself say the word while I'm saying the word. It's like I'm like talking 2 times. I don't think it's the microphone. I don't think it's a microphone. It's like just how far I am from the microphone. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? See, like it sounds worse from over here, but then I get like right here. I'm like ASMR. So weird. I'm like the clicker. You can even hear my jewelry like clinging, bro. That's so cool. That's so weird. So weird. Not autistic, bro. So on face so I ain't autistic either. I feel like I kind of understand the misconception now, though. Just I can like really hear myself fully in the moment instead of like a recording. You know, I'm like in the moment. I can hear exactly how I sound. So, this is how they do movie sound effects, dude. They get right up in the microphone. They go. That sounds like just from a movie, bro. I'm like doing movie sound effects on it. You can like hear the resemblance in the movie sound effects. And the sound effects I'm doing at the same time. But oh my god, it's so smooth. I sound so smooth in my ear. I'm not sure if it sounds as smooth on the live stream. Of course. It's like ASMR. Sorry. Having too much fun with myself right now. I'm like a good sound effector, bro. Oh my god, come on. Oh, it's my own live stream. I'm listening to my own live stream. To my ASMR channel. Why do I do it on my live stream? We do tongue stuff too. It's deep and sensual. Platonic. Appropriate. Age appropriate way. my world. That's what it means. That's what it means in my world. Boy, don't look at my boy. Boy, don't look. Boy, don't look at my boy. So stupid. I can do like so much bass too. You're like death sounds, bro. I'm 18 years old. That's you. Never mind. Who's there? It's me, Mr. Carlson. Little Joey from next door. What do you want, boy? It's early in the morning, I'm gonna dime with it, boy. It's a newspaper. It's a newspaper, Mr. Joe. It's a newspaper. Do you want the newspaper? I have the newspaper right here. I'm right here. Oh, I'm gonna dime with that, boy. Who do you think I am? I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make you know. You don't know. My mama's really sick, Mr. Joe. She's real sick. I need to sell these newspapers to neighbor. I'm gonna get in big trouble. I'm gonna get in big trouble, Mr. Sir. Please, Mr. Sir. Please, Mr. Sir, buy my newspaper. Boys, the broke country. We don't got no money for no newspaper. I only got no money for my bills, my food, for my dinner, for my breakfast. I don't got no money for none of that. I don't got my money for my house either. Why you think I got money for your newspaper, boy? Who do you think you is, boy? Who do you think you is? I lost composure. The roleplay's over. No time for that roleplay no more. I'm a good voice actor too. That's not giving only a loser would make. Ah! Quicker! Who the fuck do you think you are? Talking to me like that? I'm the captain of the ship. You're private. Private doing the captain. Boo, I'm a captain. Boo, I'm a captain. Boo, I'm a captain. You don't talk to me like that, boy. I'm the ball around this ball. I bought my place up with this. I bought my place up with death and guns. The bullet. I got no money. There's no money. I got money in the soul, not the cash, not the pocket. I got soul change. Word. Oh my god. So weird. This is so weird. So weird. I'm a genius writer. I'm gonna be a famous genius writer. This is found footage right now. You're seeing a genius, famous writer before he was a genius, or before he was famous. But he was always a genius. He was always a genius. I was always a genius. And I look like a raccoon. I'm a crazy raccoon. Don't touch my trash! Don't touch my trash! My trash! One trash and one man's trash. Could say it's another man's treasure. But to me, ain't no such thing as treasure in a broken world like this. All we got is trash and less trash. Make your choice, boy. You gonna rot in that trash, or eat that trash, or you gonna be that trash? What you gonna be, boy? What you gonna be, boy? What you gonna be? What you gonna be? What you gonna be, boy? I wanna be the number one hero. I'm gonna be the number one hero. I'm never gonna be trash. I'm gonna be a superhero. You too can be a hero. You too can be a hero. Catch on. I'm not doing that. 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 Boy! That's so loud. That's so loud. It's so loud. It's so loud. It's so loud. I love my girlfriend. I love my girlfriend. Boy, we got no dominant. We gotta be playing games. We're supposed to be playing games. We're just looking at the OBS studio. We're talking to the microphone, but true, we're supposed to be playing video games. We're playing the video games. The game night for playing video games. I don't work tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow. They got you today, but I don't got no work tomorrow. I got work Friday. Saturday, we got work. Sir, yes, sir. Oh. Understood, sir. Orders. What are your orders, sir? After those orders, what are your orders, sir? Private. Show me them private parts, private. Show me them private parts, private. I'm trying to see what I'm working with you. This is a man squad, not a boy squad. You gotta be up to man standards if you don't get up through my treacherous training. I'm not homosexual. I'm just hard with it, boy. Hard with it, because they're gonna be hard with down across the sea. They're gonna kill you across the sea, so I'm gonna try to kill you. No, on this side of the sea, too. So you better be ready, boy. I'm gonna do what I do to all the other little prophets who come through my quarters late at night. Don't know what they're doing. I know what I'm doing now. And I know what I want. And I take what I want from whoever I want to take it from, boy. So don't give me what I want. You're gonna be a little trouble. You gonna be a troublemaker for me, boy? You wanna be a troublemaker? No, sir. I'm a good soldier. I will follow your orders. I will follow your orders, sir. That's what I like to hear. Don't get down on the ground for me, boy. No! I'm talking about type shit. Who do you think you're talking to, boy? I'm talking to the Grand Master. Edward. The Grand Edward Master. That's what I'm talking about. You think that's me? Yes, sir. You don't know what you talking about, man. I've been around this block. I know who. I know streetwalkers, as the booming bustlers used to say back in the day. But I know my way around there. And I know how to stick a gun, the bullet in the barrel of the gun. I'm sure you do, sir. Top Admiral General. Sir. You know how to put bullets in guns, boy. You ever stuck a real hard bullet right in that tight barrel, and you fired that bullet real hard. You ever do that, boy? You know how it feels to shoot a tight bullet from a tight gun. No, sir, that's why I'm in the army, sir, so I can learn, sir. I'm just a learning little man, sir. Let me learn, sir. I'm a learner. Oh, well, I gotta love to teach you, boy. I gotta love to teach you. I'm an educator. As I used to say back in my hometown when we broke toys and we did this. What's that have to do with the army, sir? Don't you talk up to me, boy. Let me talk when I'm my talk. Let me talk my talk, boy. Let me walk my walk. Yes, sir. No, as I was saying, boy, you gonna learn about time spaces and all choices. I'll make a lot of hard choices. I'll make a lot of time choices too. You know the difference, boy. What is the difference, sir? The difference is that I just ram it in. I just ram that bullet in. But when I gotta make a choice, I'm careful with that. I press that choice in my brain. I push it out like a little dirt on the show bitch. I push it out with the soft and the shoulder been used. The boys to use, shoulders I use, and show hard, and I use it wide, and I use it down. But when I do that show, I push that shoulder. I push that dirt. And I think to myself, how tight is that saying? What does that mean, sir? Say, last I checked, saying don't get no tightness, sir. Saying just rocks. Hard rocks and tiny rocks. When they do that, sir? I don't know what kind of rocks you working with, boy, but my rocks, I shake my rocks, and I shake, and I shake and shape. I shake my sand. That's what I mean. I shake my sand, and I put my sand in my shovel, and I eat my shovel. You eat your shovel, sir? Oh, let me talk, boy. Let me talk, boy. You don't know what I'm talking about. Let me talk, boy. I'm used to be here. Shut your mouth. Now I'm not saying, boy. Now crunch it in my teeth. My teeth, boy. Not my teeth. My teeth. With an F. Yes, sir. I understand you, sir. That's good to hear, boy. We're making good progress here, boy. I like what you talk. I like how you talk. I like it. You just hard to find a soldier that's acts this good. Find me to act this good. What does that mean, sir? There's only one you, sir. What are you talking about, sir? None of your business. We're moving on now, boy. We're not gonna spend no time on that, no more time on that, boy. There's no need to curse, sir. Shut up! Sorry, sir. You're okay, boy. You're okay. You knew the army. I gotta show you one in the army. I'll show you how. I gotta show you how we do stuff. I'm trying to explain, but you won't let me explain. What do you mean, sir? Nothing just let it happen, boy. Sir, what are you doing, sir? Sir, I can't take it, sir. Sir. You ready for boot camp now, boy? I've become a man today, sir. You've made me a man today. You ain't no man to me. You ain't no man to me, boy. You're just a little stick for me. A little stick I like to put on my knee while I'm sitting by the bench. I'm sitting by the bench, I'm looking at the bed. But I got a stick on my knee. There's nothing on the ground, sir.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about, boy. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I want. I'm gonna get what I want. You are gonna be a good little stick on my knee. My knee don't grow. My knee stay where it is. Quietly. You will lie down for me. And when I pick up this stick, when I look at this stick and I rub this stick like it's my own human. Not my son, not my daughter, not my mama, my daddy. It's like a normal, it's like a human stick, but it's not a dog in, because I ain't no fucking no dogs. I ain't fucking no dogs. You got that one?
Yes, sir.
That's good, that's good, boy, that's good, that's really good, that's really good. No, when I touch this stick, when I rub on this stick, when I put this stick, now what you call your mouth?
I'm not a stick, sir.
Now I know that. Now you don't think I know that? You don't think I'm smart? You think I'm stupid, do you? You think I'm a stupid old man? You think you can just say whatever you want?
No, sir.
Then why don't you stop talking? Why don't you stop talking like this little sissy little man? Like you think you're really, but you're not really a man. You're just a sissy boy. You're just a sissy little man. A sissy little stick for me to shove him.
Sir!
My apologies, but I just get a little carried away in the moment. When I feel it in my soul. Deep in my body, deep in my bones. When I feel it deep in my bones, I just get a little carried away.
Your balls, sir. What do your balls got to do with this, sir?
Now they got a whole lot. They got a whole lot to do with this, boy. And you're a fool for thinking they don't. My balls run this country, boy. My balls run this country, boy. You'll be smart. You'll be smart to stop fondling my balls. You'll be smart to stop fondling my balls right now, boy. You do it right now. You get on your knees right now. You pull your hand down. You pull down my pants.
I'm not a homosexual, sir. I'm not a homosexual, sir. That's just the facts here.
Now, when did I ask you, boy, about your sexual orientation? You think that big man gonna unleash himself in? He's gonna stop talking. He's gonna stop talking. He's gonna start doing his goddamn job. He's gonna start reading a book. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Now get on your knees and watch me play this game.
Welcome, everybody.
We're gonna fix this now.
Welcome, everybody. Today to Higurashi, the visual Higurashi when they cry. I watched season one. Season one had a very good vibe to it. I liked the vibe in season one. So I wanted to play the visual novel, and apparently volume 1 was free, or chapter 1, sorry. So I'm like, heck. Hey, why can I not go full screen? Let me go full screen. Let me go full screen. There we go. Now we're gonna play this game. It's gonna be a good game. You're gonna watch me play this game. The anime, I thought the anime was pretty good. It's hard. I didn't know this game was hard. I prefer my boy Jesus. He has way better quotes. How do I go through this? can't move. Oh. Oh my gosh. You're so violent. Stop! Stop killing me. If I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Even in this very moment, I trust her. But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. It was as if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly sobbing voice, and those tears making a mess of my face. That mechanical, repetitious sound finally stilled, and everything fell silent. Only the cry of the cicadas remains, annoyingly loud, and yet I felt as if I could still hear her voice. But that's not possible. She is no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. That's the title. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion, because there was none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why this pain, my eyes getting moist? Why was this happening? I still wanted to believe. I hadn't been split apart. That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit had suffered enough, and countless times I'd wavered over whether I should just throw the badger thing away. Except, I've stubbornly refused to do that, haven't I? I'd feel better if I just threw it away, even knowing that I chose to believe, didn't I? Only I can understand that painful struggle and appreciate it. Hey, me? I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. So, isn't it all right to just take the easy way out? Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind with her. Like flowers by a grave. I can't really do anything right now. It's kind of just playing. Now then, calm your nerves. Even though you can't feel your right arm, yes I can. Just lift it up. And with every swing, forget a little more. That kindness made me happy. That adorable smile brought me joy. I don't remember this. I liked petting your head. I loved how demure you were. Because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last bouquet for you. So Shion and Mion, I remember those, the green girls. Shion and Mion. Perhaps I really did love you. Did you talk about the brown hair girl? I don't know if this was a VN first or a manga. Somebody has been apologizing for a while now. What is this? I wonder what she's apologizing. It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. It had been a while since I'd last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I'd lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. Those skyscrapers and the multi-lane roads, the melodious cacophony of the crosswalk, even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. There's only the chirping of locusts and the babbling of brooks. I like that. And the cry of the Higurashi, the evening cicadas. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness had begun to instill a sense of serenity. There's nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints, there aren't even vending machines. No music stores, no restaurants, no arcades. Even an ice cream. This is very loud. Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. The nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I had lived in the city for 10 years and never once been to an ice cream parlor. I should have gone at least once. It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little. Somebody's still apologizing. Who is she apologizing to? She's apologized too much, so just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. I started to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. There's no such thing as an irreparable mistake. You just need to be more careful next time. She's still apologizing, even now. Then, has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then that's all the more reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes. I'm confused. But even so, she keeps apologizing. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her? I'll forgive her. What'd she do? Tell me what she did. Did she cheat on me? That's his name. Kiichi. We're almost there. Wake up. I was finally roused from my nap by my father's prodding. It seemed the train had reached its final stop. We'd spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local routes. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window in the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. No, but they were even from the same area. Or era. From there, we'd take a car deeper into the mountains. Do we even see his parents in the anime? I forgot. There's like a bunch of seasons, I only watched the first one. Past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain road suddenly opened up. Here's the village. There, where I live now. Hinamizawa. I miss my girlfriend. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. Although, in exchange, you could fill your lungs up with crisp, clean air. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse. Nothing but trees. The neighboring house was far on the other side, so I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air had its own taste. Ooh, I like the music. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up working until the early morning. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up. Dad was ecstatic about that. It was just because it looked easy. I'd never tell him that though. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon. My mom was such a good cook. It was scary. A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. It seemed like she was in a good mood today. I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Kaiichi. If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast. I thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good. Full bowl of rice, or will half be enough? Pile it on. Pile it on, buddo. First, I savored the steaming hot rice with the seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. Between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickles. Not bad at all. This guy sounds like a dick, no offense. Excellent, as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile. I'm so happy you haven't skipped breakfast ever since we moved here, Kaiichi. I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slept right until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast, boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning. That was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school. I guess that was what you'd call my rebellious phase. I wouldn't so much look at it. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself. Mindful of the time, Mom rushed me along with a wide grin. Isn't it about time to meet up with Reina? That's her name. That sounds so weird to say. Is it Rena? I'm gonna say Rena. With Rena. Hurry, hurry! Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Rena is one of my classmates. She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail. The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. But, well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Seriously though, how long does Reina wait there for me every morning? Taking one last gulp of miso soup, I race for the door. She kills him. Please thank Reina-chan for the pickles. Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they? If I'd known that, I would have savored them a bit more. Morning! Now we're going into full VN format, right? Yeah. Kaiichi! Good morning! I'm just trying to get into character. Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself. You're always so early. You should try sleeping in sometime. If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting. Wait, who's talking? This is Kaiichi. Oops. If that ever happens, I'll just leave you behind. That's me. Kaiichi-kun, you're so cold. I wait for you all the time. I'll leave you in the dust. Without looking back. Oh, this guy's tough shit. Why are you so mean? Why? Yeah, why are you being a dick, Kaiichi? Man up. You should be nice to women. Rina had a slightly troubled look on her. Yeah, no shit, dickhead. Toying with her was rather fun because of how quickly her mood changed. Kaiichi, I don't like you, Kaiichi. Kaiichi, I'm gonna tell my girlfriend you're a dick. I'm gonna use you to prove to my girlfriend how nice of a man I am. I'm kidding. I'd wait for you. With those words, Reina seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red. Thank you. Oh, now he's being nice. I'd wait forever until you came, Rena. No matter how long. Forever. Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited. She's especially weak to this sort of talk. It's quite rare to find someone this fun to tease. Have you ever read a romance novel, Rena? Huh? I haven't. Never read any before. From that response, I gathered she was interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. I couldn't imagine what would happen if she did read one. She'd probably turn red and pass out. Oh, yeah, message from Mom. She says thanks for the pickles. It was nothing. You're welcome. How were they? Not too salty? She poisoned me. Dude, this is like a murder thing where they murder people. And like, people die. They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. It would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright. I'd like to ask something before that. Were you the one who pickled them, Rena? Or was it your mom? Huh? Huh? Why do you ask? Were they too salty? Her attitude completely changed as she began to panic. She's cute. No. And like a... You know what I mean. Not like that. Was it you, Rena? Or was it your mom? Why are you asking who made them? Why? Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might change. This dude's such a rage baiter. Okay, I kind of like him a little bit. I'm seeing the vision. Huh? She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she needs to pickle them. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself. Guys who take pleasure in this kind of thing are probably the worst. Yeah, you still kind of are a little bit of a dick. Rena nervously opened and closed her mouth over and over, trying to muster a response. It was me. Delicious. Huh? Pretty good. Just like the last ones. They went perfectly with their ice. Her face went bright red again. She was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun to tease her. I pray that Rena never gets taken advantage by some... Yeah, like you. Keep at it, Rena. I'll train you until you handle it like the average person. Or so I decided for myself. Let's go. If we keep Mion waiting, we'll never hear the end of it. Seeing as she'd just keep spacing out otherwise, I called Rena back to reality so we could make our way to school. This strange, easily flustered girl is Rena Ryugo. I'm just gonna say Rena. I've only known her for about a month, but I've come to realize it's not just her name that's strange. Ooh, Jim. Ooh, Donkey Kong. Mi-chan, good morning. Coming up next to the rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us. I know, Mion. It's Mion. I remember Mion. Noticing us, she waves. Finally. Finally. You two are late. Usually you're the one who's late. In sharp contrast to the diligent Rena, this one marched to the beat of her own drum. She's Mion Sonozaki. For what it's worth, she's our senior and head of the class. Morning, Rena. And it's been a while, Kai-chan. How many years? I was only off 2 days. You don't say. You were so much cuter back then. Yo, she trying to flirt with me. Mion's gaze started at my chest, then dropped straight down. Bro, what is this girl doing? What are you doing? So she was saying it. This is retarded. Before you ask, just to be clear, I've never actually tried to show it to you. Yeah, thanks for clarifying, Kaiichi. I wasn't really sure. This guy's kind of a dick. I've grown quite splendidly. Get this guy out of here. Who is this guy? Not only is he bigger, but he has a little mustache now. Being so engorged with energy every morning is quite a problem, though. I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet him properly. Don't say next time. Right now it's just fine. How about letting the little guy get a... I don't think I've ever heard talk so dirty you could smell it fouling up the morning air before. Mion sure does act like an old man sometimes. This girl crazy, bro. This girl's a crazy girl. She a crazy girl. Gotcha. Time for the big reveal. Hope you don't regret it. Oh, I can't tell who's talking. I should just do one voice. As my hand reached for my fly, Rena began to ramble in a near panic. Hey! What are you talking about? Red-faced and flustered, Rena tried to play dumb, but it was so obvious she knew exactly what we were talking about. How was it? Seen the city again. Mion switched gears, dropping the dirty talk and changing the topic to something more befitting the pleasant morning. Ah, my frickin'. I only went for a funeral. I didn't have much time. So yeah, did you look for it? That thing I asked for? You're not listening at all. I just came back from a funeral. I didn't have any time to look around in toy stores. Toy stores and hobby shops are completely different, you know. It's really difficult to get Western stuff around here, after all. Is this about games again, Michan? Mion nodded proudly as Rena giggled. Yep, I wanted Kai-chan to bring me back a Westport catalog, you see. Westport was short for Western Imported Games. Using that abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky. You can just get them to send you one in the mail, can't you? Well, guess I have to now. I'm going to get another game full of hot action. This time I'd like a game that's easy to understand. Mion is a board and card game enthusiast, and I hear she's collected quite a lot of different ones. According to Rena, Mion's room has kind of become a museum for domestic and foreign games. If there's a game you think I'd understand, let me play too. Of course. If Kai-chan is up for it, I should warn you though. We're pretty tough. Just what I want. I play all sorts of games. I don't intend to lose. Whoa. Then we'll let you in the group this time, I guess. Bristling with joy from head to toe, Rena looked back and forth between me and Mion. Mion gave her an affirmative wink, and her expression perked up even further. I thought boys preferred playing outside more. So, I figured you wouldn't want to. I remember this. Rena laughed happily. From such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved here less than a month ago. Wait, no. Go back. Okay. I'll have to try harder to fit in, so they won't feel like they have to try to make me feel welcome. I felt like if I acted a bit more open than I usually am, it should probably be about right for this place. Hinamizawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, but there was only one class. That class encompassed all different grades and ages. There were about 30 students at different levels, and they all study in the same class. I'm told that, long ago, there used to be a bigger school building and they had actual separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class, and now it stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly. I've already gotten quite used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. With such a lively mood, it felt more like a kindergarten than a proper school. Not that that was a bad thing. Mion, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead. Right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to slide the door open and enter the room first. Too bad. I wasn't gonna fall for that again. To think you'd give up the lead here. You meant for this to be a test of my skills. Mion chuckled with a howdy smirk on her face. What is it, you guys? Step back, Rena. It's dangerous. She's here. Huh? Then Sadako-chan is... That's the blonde girl? Her name was Sadako Hujo. She was a disrespectful, impudent, bossy kid. The way she talks was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over just that. The real problem was this. Quite the obvious trap. A blackboard eraser wedged in the door. It's too obvious, Sadako. A hearty laugh came from beyond the door. Excellent, Kai-chan. I guess that means you win this round. No, this is Sadako we're talking about. I doubt this is it. After falling for such intricate traps since the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Sadako liked to combine a variety of traps, Traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one. Traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic Rube Goldberg machine. The list goes on. As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. When you least expect it, she strikes. No escape, no time to relax. By the looks of it, this eraser is normal. No rocks or anything in it. I took a pretty heavy hit from a blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day. So then why don't you just open the door and let it drop? That's what it is. That's what Sadako was after, making me focus my attention upward. So as I lifted my hand to the door, there were thumbtacks stuck to the sliding door handle with tape. A frightening trap. A potent and terrifying trap. Concealed by using the blackboard eraser. An impressive combination, Sadako. But in the end, nothing more than the trivial machinations of a child. Assured of my victory, I threw the door open and stepped into the room. I felt something strange at my ankle. It was similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized she had me, hook, line, and sinker, it was already too late. I began to fall in an almost picturesque manner. Kai-chan, watch out! Instinctively reacting to Mion's shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor. Ow! 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 An ink stone filled to the brim was placed right where I would have landed. I shuddered. Imagine the situation had I landed square on it. This girl's evil. This is an evil girl. My, what do we have here? A fair morning to you, Kaiichi-san. Aren't we a lively one this morning? Still sprawled in an awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice. That was a step up from your usual trap, Sadako. I like the purple girl more. I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. You can see she's evil by her red eyes. You're quite unlucky this morning. You little... Ow! It seemed I'd inadvertently sprained my back a little when I'd landed. Better than landing on that inkstone. This girl's nice. Why can't the other girl be like this girl? A small hand gently rubbed my head. She's cute, and she's sweet. She's not evil, and she has normal eyes. Pain, go away. The small dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head. You didn't sprain your back or anything, did you? If you rub it like this, the pain disappears. I thought about asking how rubbing my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about what you actually do. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, thanks, Rika. The pain's going away now. Yay, Rika-chan. Good morning. Good morning to you, Rena. A good morning to all. Rika-chan greeted each of us with an adorable little bow. It was infectious. Rena, Mion, and I all bowed back. You're such a good kid, Rika-chan. So much better than Sad. That's what I was saying. That's what I was talking about. I glared over in her direction. Sadako was whistling while rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact. I am the very model of a good girl. A good girl wouldn't see those nasty. I gotta read better. Nothing but lies and slander. Exactly what proof? Ah! I picked up Sadako by the back of her collar. She looks like a misbehaved cat when I do this. But a cat wouldn't be setting traps. She's much harder to deal with. I'm sorry. Try saying that. If you won't say it. I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to Sadako's forehead. I'm against violence. You don't even have any proof. Just so you know, my forehead flick really hurts. It can split plywood right in half. Eek! Stop! Get away from me, you beast! Don't say that in a way people will misunderstand. This guy. A small hand tugged on the back of my shirt. She's been lonely since you were gone for 2 days. Aww. This is wholesome. She secretly likes me. She's just a angsty little kid. I know a lot of angsty little kids. My cousins, oh my gosh. Little bunch of rats. Kidding. Rika-chan really is just so. How could I do anything more after being told that? I gently released my grip on Sadako, who at this point was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she braced herself for the forehead flick. Wow, wow, wow. It doesn't bother me. Wow, wow. See, Kaiichi's a pretty well-respected guy, it seems. You mustn't cry, Sadako. Keep on fighting. Yeah. Rika gently petted the head of her prankster friend. You would never guess those two are the same age. I think Sadako could learn a thing or a million from Rika-chan. Next time, set an even more amazing trap. Wait a minute. As she observed the scene, Rena's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon. Ow, Sadako-chan is crying. So cute. You can't take them home. Huh? But they're so cute. You can't, no matter how cute they are. But just for a bit. It's fine? Rena kept a cutesy face even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth. According to Mion, Rena is ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Object or person. Stealing is bad, but abducting people is even worse. Give it up. And I can just look. Just looking. That should be fine, right? Right? Rena swooned over Sadako's crying for him. If a girl ever goes missing in Hinoizawa, I'll be forced to turn Rena into the authorities. Forgive me, Rena. I'll be sure to bring you care packages when they put you away. The teacher's coming. Quickly, clean everything up. Sadako, that inkstone is yours, right? Just from Mion's single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal. The inkstone was bad, but the thumbtack stuck to the door handle were an even bigger problem. I pulled the tape off carefully, making sure not to skewer myself. Even though Sadako was the one who set it up, everyone had to pick up after her. By the time the teacher entered the room, the bed lamp from before had been neatly tidied. We made it in time. Rise. Attention! Mion gave out the morning commands. It's difficult being the teacher from all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one. But naturally she ends up spending all her time with the younger kids. Rena and Mion, being in the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study. They even end up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get to their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher and helping Rena and Mion with their studies. You're a pretty good teacher, Kaiichi. Easy to understand. Rena took a breather after finishing highlighting an important section. Teaching is making me lose confidence. It makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of the subject is. They say that to teach someone something, you need to understand it backwards and forwards. While you're teaching us, you're getting in your own practice. In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things. For one, isn't she supposed to be in a higher grade than me? Look, Mion, this is for your own good. If you don't take this seriously, there will be trouble later on. With these marks. It's not like I'm aiming to go to a prestigious school. I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know for the entrance exams a little at a time. Your staunch defiance was really something else. This was a different type of relax than somebody who already knew what was going to be on the entrance exams. Mi-chan, Kaiichi is doing the best to teach us. We need to try hard too. You're such a good and honest kid, Rena. I'll make sure you guys get accepted into a good school. What? Thanks so much. Especially you, Rena. Private lessons. This dude's a dick. Just the two of us. Private lessons. A puff of smoke shaped like a halo tipped out of Rena's head. Exactly what kind of private lesson is she fantasizing about that's making her turn so red? I'd like to hear the play-by-play about it the next time. While Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcards, she threw out a casual question. So, in the city, do you have to study this much? If you don't know at least this much, you can't get into university. So you study just to get into a university? Well, yeah, basically. While knowing that stuff won't ever come in handy in the future. Out here, you can get into university as long as your attendance is good enough. Really? Study equals entrance exams. Having that basic law of the universe so easily overturned sent me into a state of shock. That is right. There aren't really enough people around here to warrant weeding them out with an exam. If anyone can get into university, then there's no need to be all uptight about this stuff, right? Well, that's true. You should at least know the stuff that's common knowledge. This old geezer thinks that, instead of wasting time studying pointlessly, you should be spending your precious teen years doing more meaningful things. It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off. But since it was Mion, it probably didn't actually have that deep of a meaning. This is funny. This is pretty funny. In place of a chime, the sound of the principal waving a handbell drifted through the classroom. Kai-chan, we're done. We're done. It's our wonderful lunchtime. In a complete 180 from her unmotivated state, Mion gave the I feel like I'm falling asleep or something. Gives the command that signaled the end of the morning period. Kaishi-kun, let's have lunch. I might have been making a very troubled face. Rena smiled brightly at me. All right, let's eat. See, it seems wholesome, but it's like fake. They're tricking you. There seemed to be different cliques, even within the class. Most of them were divided up by gender and age, but our group was different. Our ages were different and we had both boys and girls. But we weren't reserved around each other. This level of openness makes a transfer student like me pretty happy. Yo, my fucking headphones. Don't do that. I miss my girlfriend. At the same time, Sadako and Rika-chan were slowly lugging their desks over as well. Kaiichi, hurry, hurry! Rena waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along. Unless everyone was together, they wouldn't even open their lunchboxes. Kaiichi-san's lunchbox is most assuredly filled with nothing but bread crust like some sort of stew. How does she know these words? Why don't you just show it to us? Come on now. Even though Sadako was hurling insults at me, she still wouldn't open the lid to her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled out my lunchbox swiftly and dragged my chair over to join the circle. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Well then, Representative Me, please give the signal to start. At first, this was kind of embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. At this point, I probably wouldn't even open my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our ages and genders may have all been different, but we were all friends. Let's eat! The sound of our little 5-part course echoed beautifully throughout the classroom. Really, though, I've gotten pretty used to this group made up of all girls. Of course, there are other boys in the class, but they were a lot younger, so they were scared to approach me. Well, to be expected. Younger boys just see older boys as scary. Compare that to girls. Well, at least these girls aren't picky. We put all the side dishes in the middle where everybody was free to pick at them. I thought girls would mind sharing a meal with the guy, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mio noticed that and teased me quite a bit. As the fruit of my efforts, I can now reach over and take sides from anybody's lunch. My, isn't Sir Kaiichi's lunch extravagant today? My, isn't Madame Sadako's lunch extravagant as well? The stewed stuff has a nice look to it. Rather trendy. Buying into the fight that Sadako was starting, our chopsticks locked in a cross counter, stabbing into each other's lunch. My, how delicious. Oh, this taro is good. The stewed stuff is good too, even cold. After seeing my happy face, Rika-chan's expression broke into a little smile. I saved some from dinner last night. By the way, Sadako and Rika-chan's lunches are always the same. It seems that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day. Rika-chan made this too? These taste like Mom's home cooking. I was honestly impressed. The cure rosettes weren't from a mold. They were done by hand with a knife. That's not easy to do. I guess Rika-chan's just good at this sort of thing. She's really good at sewing, laundry, and stuff like that. Amazing, right? Amazing. Rika is quite exceptional in many ways. She's kind of growing on me a little bit. It's nothing for you to boast about. Ren is actually better at cooking than I am. Huh? Well, you know. It seemed that the topic of conversation twitched to Ren while she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her words. Ren's lunch really was the star of the table. Not only did it look good, it tasted good. Everyone else pulled from Ren's lunchbox constantly. Everyone liked this one so much before, so I made a lot this time. It's good, I hope. It's got high marks from me. Mion, you're talking too much. Knocking Mion's chopsticks aside, I reached out trying to secure my own portion. You're taking too much. I feel like I'm dyslexic. At the same time, it's struggled and chewed. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Rena's lunchbox was soon empty. It was kind of bad that no one thought to leave any for Rena. Oh my god, I haven't checked the YouTube live stream in forever. I feel bad. Somebody might have been talking to themselves in my stream. I'm gonna feel a little bit guilty about that if that's happening. No chats right now. 2 viewers. I respect you, viewer. But Rena seemed rather satisfied as she looked. She's always posed up like this. She's trying to... How did you like it? Is it Rena-san an extremely good cook too? Quite different from Kaiichi-san. I said that's nothing for you to boast about. You're not much different from Kai-chan, Sadako. Can you tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower yet? Sadako's face went pale. Hey, even I can tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower, you know. Of course I can. I really can. It's really hard for her to lie. Kaishi-kun, both taste so good when they're boiled and topped with mayo, right? You shouldn't be picking on her. Mi-chan too. Rena hurriedly tried to follow up, but Mion laughed haughtily as she drew closer to Sadako. Well, just pretend it's a little home ec lesson. Now then, Sadako, what's this? Mion lifted up her chopsticks. Between them was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon. That's asparagus. Mion made eye contact with me, and within 0.3 seconds I had Rika-chan's mouth covered, holding a piece of bacon wrapped asparagus and giving her 2 choices. She's pretty terrible. The yellow one is cauliflower. No, wait, the green one is cauliflower. So which, huh? Probably the yellow one is broccoli and the blue one is cauliflower. If the green one is, do you really know which is which? How about you just give up? I expect no less from the class representative, the oldest. The way she drives people into a corner just shows how much experience she has. This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Sonozaku household must be quite the ordeal. I do know. I really do. Then answer the question. I know. Well. She finally broke down and started crying. She acts like this, she actually starts to seem her age. Oh my gosh, there she is again. Oh, cute, so cute. Rena entered a state of euphoria as Sadako bawled her eyes out. Rena was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheeks against Sadako's head and smothered her. Really, a very content face. One that wouldn't care if the world ended right then. It was that kind of smile. Rena! Mimi is picking on me. Cute. It's okay, Rena. Oni-chan will take care of those bad people who tease my little sister. Oh! It was like a flash of light. What was that just now? Both of Rena's fists shot out a supersonic feast, striking me on his... What? the first time you've gotten one, right? Today, she went easy on us. Easy? You mean there's something harder than this? With that, Mion and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Rena. See, Sadaka-chan? I took care of them. Oh, cute. I want to take you home. Making sure Rena couldn't see it, Sadako stuck her tongue out at us. Damn it all! Using Rena like a puppet. Rika-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word. No matter what the day had held, the last school bell always came too soon. Our shadows stretched off into the distance. Hi, Keiichi. Tomorrow, do you have plans or anything? Huh? Such a direct question from Rena, I inadvertently blush. Rena's cute, I just want to squish her head like a grape. Like a little baby. If it was for a date, then wouldn't you do it more subtly? Rena saw me lost for words and realized that I'd misunderstood and turned red as well. I didn't mean it like that, you see. So apparently that wasn't what she meant. But since it's always fun when Ren's in a panic, I went along with it a little. Oh, really? So it wasn't meant that way? Huh? Pulling it up, I slumped my shoulders, feigning dejection. Keiichi, why are you so disappointed? Why? Mi-chan. Ha! Unable to hold it any longer, Mion slapped me on the back. I see. This old geezer never knew you could push your buttons like that. Wahahaha. Huh? What? What is it? Mion was rolling on the floor, clutching her stomach while Rena flailed around, completely bewildered. I couldn't help but start laughing as well, feeling just a bit guilty. I ruffled Rena's hair. Kidding. Sorry, it was a joke. This guy's talking like I talk. She really is a cute one. And she's cute. Like a little baby. Huh? A joke? Since when? Huh. About halfway through. Halfway? So Kai-chan, that means you weren't acting when you blushed at the start? Huh? That means... Only a momentary lapse, but there was no way Mion would let such a delectable detail slip her. Well, you see? Saying anything more was also a bad idea. My bewildered state I slipped further into an unfavorable position. After that, Mion continued to tease me about it for a while. They should get together, they're cute. So, why were you asking if I'm free tomorrow, Rena? Huh? Oh. What were we talking about? It had been so long that Ren had forgotten. That's how long Mion had teased me. It's just Kai-chan. You probably can't find your way around Hinamizawa by yourself yet, can ya? That was true. I hate to say it, but if you blindfolded me and spun me around 3 times like we're playing pin the tail and the donkey, I wouldn't be able to tell up from down. Yeah, I don't think I know how to get anywhere besides back and forth from school. Yes. So you see, tomorrow, we were thinking that Mi-chan and I could escort you through Hinamizawa and show you around. That would be a godsend, frankly. I was happy about the offer. You'll come, of course, right? If I'm free. You're being invited by a girl, you know. If I'm free. You're probably free anyways. If I'm free. Yo, I like Keiichi. This guy's funny. If I'm free. If I'm free. That's how he talks. That's why I imagine him talking right now. This guy's a rage baiter. He's a rager. He's a baiter of the ragers. I was being stubborn so as not to give a clear yes or no. Even though I thought it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scamp to say so up front. Keiichi, you're not free perhaps? While Mion and I had a rather sour back and forth, Rena peeked over at me hesitantly. Figuring I'd been a bit too rough on her, I just gave in. Sorry, forgive me. I apologize. I'm free. Great! Trepidation disappeared from Rena's face as it blossomed into a smile. Hey now. Seems like there's quite a difference between how cold you are to me compared to Rena, isn't there? It seems Mion didn't care for how rude I was to her compared to how quickly I agreed with Rena. But her being annoyed was very interesting. So I pushed Rena forward, speeding up our pace to leave Mion behind. Let's go, Rena. Maybe it should just be the two of us tomorrow. Leave grumpy old Mion behind. Huh? Well, Kaiichi is okay with that, then. I'm the one who came up with the idea to take him around. Don't ignore me, Kaiichi. It'd be great if the two of us could go on a picnic together. Should we bring a basket, Rena? If we're bringing a basket, I'll make all the food. Maybe. Don't you ignore me too, Rena. I'll tell everyone that you two disappeared into the hotel district together. Whoa. Well then, going home right now to start making it. Tomorrow's gonna be so fun. Later, Kaiichi, Mi-chan, bye. Rena bounded off like she was walking on the moon. After the dust settled, all that was left was me standing next to Mion sprawled out on the ground. There was a welt on her face. Are you alright? There's over 2 meters between you guys. Since you came, they've become sharper. This old geezer's body can't handle it. Maybe it'd be easier if you stopped saying stuff that makes Rena want to hit you. Or else this will end up being Mion's slapstick comedy hour. If that happened, the results might be fatal. Don't feel bad, Mion. You're probably the only one who can dodge her jabs. It felt like it was her knee, though. Could it be that we were hanging around with an unrivaled martial arts master? Maybe someday we'll see her debut in an extreme contact sport. You can't lose to Rena. You need to train up and have a rematch. Kai-chan, you should... This old geezer will root for you. Mion and I reaffirmed our determination to discover a way to counter Rena's infallible technique. We received new tips. We're mixed grade. You know, what does this mean? What does this mean? I'm confused. That's right. We're the same zodiac animal, too. Hey now, it would be weird if we were the same age but not the same zodiac animal. That's not true. If your birthday isn't the same, then you can have different animals even if you're the same age. Huh? Oh, I see. Mion, you're pretty smart. This is like a side story, I guess. Don't even. It's impossible to challenge my birthday. I don't think this really matters to the start. I'm like half ready again. Alright, enough classrooms. Can't help it. I feel like I've heard this music before, bro. Oh, they're just side stories. I don't think they really matter to the story. Oh, they're in like, these are the classic uniforms I remember. I think it was a manga. It's cute. I would like to live the small village life. Wait, what? I'm trying to find the photographer guy. I like him. From the anime. Can you, if you're watching, comment. Oh, never mind. It says 1. Never mind. Bye-bye. Oh, I got 3 viewers. Look how famous I am. Look, I'm a famous boy. I'm a famous boy. You see me now, mama? It's probably hard to see me, but I'm trying to stay immersed in the darkness. This here is the Furude Shrine. It's probably the place with the best view around. This place, be sure to remember it. On our next break, a festival will be held here. See, someone liked my stream. It wasn't me. So that means somebody is a real person. Isn't it a bit too early in the season for a festival? The Watanagashi isn't a summer festival. Long ago, it used to be a celebration of the end of winter. I was embarrassed for assuming the festival had to be held in the summer. Now then, spread out the lunchboxes in there. Various colored lunchboxes were placed one after the other on top of the plastic sheet. It sure did smell delicious. It was Rena's home cooking. But is it even possible to finish all of this? Hey, Mia, it'll take more than just a good view to get this all down, you know. Oh, it's the girls. Good afternoon. It was Rika-chan and Sadako. Why are they here? Mion grinned over at me. I see. This was her secret plan. Power in numbers. You have my thanks, Mion. Following up when all the pieces are in place is my specialty. Ow. Yeah, I'm trying to compliment the flavor. She's sweet, bro. You should wife her up, Kaiichi, before she kills you. Oh no, what is it? No, what's wrong? It's cute. I remember this scene, I think. Or maybe it's different. Yeah, this is the junkyard, right? Is it? Yeah. Yo, it's the camera guy. Pretty high on the charts. Smirk emoji. Smirk emoji. Do I know ball? You can probably barely even see me. Turn the light on. Let me turn it down, actually. Like that little thing will go on. I'm so funny. Can you see me on the stream? Oh my god. Hold on. You can see me. I look so cool. Don't I look so cool? Playing a reading game on my reading. Oh. Who's this weirdo in my chat? Who is this weirdo? My stalker. I think you're my number one. It says you're my number one fan. That's what it says. That's crazy. W's. Wait, no, W's. W's in the chat, guys. W's in the chat. My cute girlfriend. So what? You're saying I'm the same as the birds? No. Well, you see, that image of a young man in the twilight was just piss. I'm like dyslexic. I feel like a little bit dumb sometimes. Get back. Bro, why did the stream not stop?